Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Sleep Tight, with locations in Quincy, Macomb, and Jacksonville. Mowen Auto Body, L. Grady Realty, and the Grady Agency. Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Dot Transportation, and Dot Foods. First National Bank of Griggsville, Blessing Health Systems, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah D. Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings, All About Dance and More, Main Street Repair, the Brown County State Bank, the Curfman at Scranton Heating and Cooling, Rolling Greens Golf Course, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, Hindeker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Service Master with locations in Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb, and Fulton County, A Rustic Garden. Now it's time for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to BC Hornet Sports. Today, you got Steve Surratt and Mason Henry with you. Thanks for coming in today, Mason.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We're glad that you're on board and that I've got somebody to talk to today during this contest. We've got junior high baseball for you. It is the Brown County Hornets against the Griggsville Perry Eagles. And then over on the other side, Lisa's broadcasting girls softball, as we're broadcasting this over on our network. And then later tonight, Susie and players to be named later will have the volleyball game between Brown County and Routt. So we've got a full schedule today, Mason, for people on BC Hornet Sports.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, if you don't love sports, this is the right place to be.
It is. And, if you're watching or listening from away, we know a lot of people with baseball and softball. The game starts at 4:30 in the afternoon. They can't get off work, but they want to be involved with their kids, their grandkids, their nieces and nephews, and this allows them a way to do that. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame, brought to you by the Comfortman at Scranton Heating and Cooling. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. We'll be back with starting lineups and keys to the games after these messages.
Are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to BC Hornets and the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. Welcome to their pregame. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or 217-773-2626. Let's take a look at the starting lineups today, brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a part-time, full-time, any kind of driving job, Dot's got them available. Guess what? They even have their own CDL school. Did you know that, Mason?
Well, I didn't know that, but that's a really good thing to know.
Yeah, they will teach you to drive, get you your CDL license, and pay you while you are learning. And you're saying, well, how do I find out about this? You go to drivefordot.com, drivefordot.com, and you can find out about their driving positions. And so with that, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. This is what it looks like today for Griggsville Perry, the Eagles of Griggsville Perry. Leading off today will be Brody Rush. He'll be playing first base. Knox Dunham will be their catcher and bat second. Brian Embry, Brian Embry will bat third and play and be the pitcher. Hunter Brown will be your third baseman, bat fourth. Fifth place hitter, Cajun Austin, he'll be in center field. Kason Brown will be the shortstop, and he'll bat sixth. Aiden Keats Mountain will be in right field, and he'll bat seventh. Your eighth place hitter, Mason Lickerman, he'll be in left field, and Aaron Curfman will be your second baseman. Your Dot starting lineup for the Brown County Hornets. On the mound today will be, I would call him their number one pitcher, Colin Dieterle. Behind the plate in is Michael Cassing. First base, Connor Flynn. Second base, Carter Havens. Third base, shortstop, Matt Boylan. In left, Jack Sefton. Center field, Wyatt Cassing and Evan Howell. Though that's your starting lineup for the Brown County Hornets. Again, if you're looking for a driving job, looking to get your CDL, go to drivefor.com and see what they Mount Sterling at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. Call 217-773-7105 for an appointment at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. Hey, and you and I were discussing this. You add in any others that you think of as a player. My big three for keys to the game for Brown County to win is, number one, Dieterle can't walk people, or any of our pitchers. Walks equal runs. And I mean, you've seen that over your high school career. When's the roughest games that you've had as far as a pitcher? And it might be lack of control and walking people, and they usually end up crossing home plate.
Yep, absolutely. It happens in junior high, and it goes all the way up through high school and college. So as long as Colin's throwing strikes today, we're in for a good game.
Second thing is fielding. You can't make errors. Errors equal runs. And we're a little more lenient in junior high ball of what's an error and what's not an error. But the fact is, you got to get that ball and throw it and make a good throw. That's a key. The team that has the most errors and the most walks usually loses the ball game. Then the third key is on the offensive side of things. You got to swing the bat. You're not, even if the other pitcher is walking people, you're probably not going to win the ball game just taking walks.
Yep, absolutely. As a hitter, you're going to want to make the other team make plays, and that's only going to happen if you're swinging the bat. So I expect a lot of strikes from both sides, and hopefully we're hitting the ball today.
You probably, as a hitter, did not like it when people got a 3-0 count on you.
No, absolutely not. When I was a hitter, I want to hit, you know? Like, I don't want a 3-0 count. I'm not trying to get walked. I'm trying to get some hits, and that's what high school came down to. A lot of it was clutch hitting. It wasn't clutch walks or anything. So we're out there swinging, and I hope that this habit starts now where they start swinging a lot, and it continues into high school.
Well, you've been listening to The Keys to the Game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If you think it may be a heart attack or a stroke, stop thinking and start dialing 911. Quick action can save a life. With that, we'll take a station break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on 4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Come join our team at Service Master Cleaning and Restoration in Quincy for a rewarding career change. Wages start at $15 an hour with benefits including health insurance and retirement plans. Apply on Indeed today to join our team.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This Steve Surratt, Mason Henry back with you on BC Hornet Sports in the Comfortman Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame, you can find them on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. And we were talking about records. The Griggsville Perry Eagles come in. What did we say it was?
They were 4-1.
Oh, yep. There you are. And Brown County's 9-0. And just to give you an idea how they got here. It's been a pretty easy road for them so far. They really haven't been challenged so far. Opening game, they beat AC Central 15-0. They beat Schuyler Industry 15-0. Carthage 16-5. Quincy Catholic 14-2. Central 14-0. Western 19-2. Virginia 12-0. Unity 15-0. North Green 12-0. And here we are today. So, I mean, they haven't given up hardly any runs at all.
Nope, and on top of that, they're scoring 10-plus runs every single game. It's a good formula.
And one of the people I want you to watch, the triple, in a 3-inning ball game.
Wow, yeah.
And the other thing with him that you can watch, now, Colin Dieterle, from what I understand, hit a couple of home runs in one game the other day. And the other day, where they literally had the right fielder in right center field. Matt saw the outside pitch and drove it about 15 feet off the right field line for a triple.
Wow, that's really impressive, especially at this age when you can see a fastball away and be able to wait back on it and have that patience and drive it to right field. That's really special. And then when you get the inside pitch, it's just so much easier to turn on it.
Yeah, and like I said, people want to say, what do you mean seeing the ball well? I mean, don't you see the same all the time? No. If you talk to major leaguers, it's like they say the ball is in slow motion, that you can actually see how the seams are turning, but you can fully see the ball. Now, my thing from being a coach is you're seeing the ball well because your head is on the ball.
Yep. When you're locked in, you're locked in. And a lot of people say that when you're locked in, the baseball just looks like a beach ball. Everything's blown up, and it's just your whole body takes over, and it's just hit after hit.
And that's what's going on right now. The other person I want you to watch, he's not a starter on this team. You probably won't see him out in the field, but he's going to be responsible for at least 2 runs today. I guarantee it. Hunter Law will be running for Dieterle. Now, you're saying, what? Somebody's running for Colin Dieterle? Well, number one, he's pitching. You know this. You need your legs.
Yep.
You don't need to be running the base pass.
Especially when it's a warmer day today. I mean, and we got a nice breeze, but it's still pretty warm, and if you're out there for a little bit, you get tired, and after you get a hit, you definitely don't want to run.
Yeah. And if you're going to have a bad day at the plate, I'll bring this up. If you're pitching and you're normally a good hitter, normally you don't have great days at the plate when you're pitching.
Yep, because when you're pitching, you're more focused on pitching rather than your hitting. So it just is kind of a balance.
And so he's going to be running. Hunter Law will be running for Dieterle as his designated runner all day long, and he is going to steal probably 2 to 4 bases today.
All right, that's what I mean, like to hear.
When you've got 3/4 of the junior high state relay team on your baseball team, you've got a little speed.
Yeah, speed kills in baseball. I mean, really don't think about it that much when you think about home runs and things like that. But you mentioned a triple from Matt Boylan earlier, and if we get pinch runners stealing bases, that's just 90 feet closer to home.
Well, and I liken it. Let's go back to the spring and the Flynn twins in softball. If Claire or Katie get on base, you might as well figure they just hit a double or a triple because they're stealing 1 or 2 bases on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all you have to do is, if you, again, walks come into play as a leadoff and second place hitter, they'll take walks all day long, place hitter, to knock those in. And for you, it was Blakely and you in the 4 spot to come in. Those leadoff, number 1 and number 2, their job is to get on base.
Yep, absolutely. And Colby was really good about that, and I think this team is also going to be really good about that junior high, and having Dieterle lead off and then having that speed on the bases to start an inning is going to be really powerful.
I firmly believe that, and again, this is a team. You say, well, you've had all blowouts. Isn't the games boring? This team is anything but boring. I mean, that at 9-0, yes, they have not lost by less than 12 runs, I think it was.
Yep.
But the fact is when they're in the field, it's exciting to watch them play the field because of the plays they're making. And then it's exciting to watch them at the plate. You see Colin Dieterle get on, then you see behind him Matt Boylan, And then Meyer Maxwell's coming up next, and Michael Cassing. I in junior high baseball, to me, that's a top 4. I don't think anybody can put a top 4 like that.
Yeah, this lineup can hit. There's no doubt about that. And one of the great things about this team and why they play so well is that they play for each other. They're all great friends, and they've been playing together since they've been 8 years old in Little League, and now we're just getting to see it in the school ball level.
Well, let's take it back to the spring. You're number 2 in the state championship team, or second place team.
Yep.
Everybody on that team knew their role.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's face it, Tate Fullerton's a great basketball player.
Yep.
He's a great football player, but he's an average baseball player. So what was Tate's job? Run the bases. And he knew that was his job.
Mm-hmm.
Just like everybody on this baseball team, they have played together for so long. And a lot of the egos get involved.
Yep.
Winning is important, and finding your place on a team is important too. Okay? I'll take it to football. Football, if your place is special teams, then do it the best you can, because special teams can lose or win a ball game.
Exactly.
And so with that, know your spot. They're taking lineups. They'll be taking infield. We're going to take another station break. We'll be back after these messages.
It's Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money. Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Located in the beautiful countryside of Brown County, Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls, discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Let's have a garage sale. Garage sale? Yes, let's have a garage sale at McKay Napa Auto Parts. Napa oil's on sale. Full synthetic, 5-quart jug, $22.99. Full synthetic high mileage, $23.99. Heavy duty diesel oil, $13.99 per gallon. I can't believe these prices. And also brake clean, sea foam. Pennzoil on sale, platinum, $29.99 for 5-quart. Get that car ready for school. Get the good stuff at Napa Know-How.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is iCar certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair.
You work hard all year long, so treat yourself to a better night's sleep now during Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event. Save up to $1,000 on select adjustable mattress sets from Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Sealy. That's huge savings on the best brands. Plus, free delivery, free setup, free removal, and 0% financing up to 60 months. You owe it to yourself to shop Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event going on now in Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb. Sleep tight.
Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics. Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Steve Surratt and Mason Henry back with you. We want to thank Scranton Heating and Cooling for sponsoring the pregame show. We're ready here. Top three for you, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, 111 West Washington, are Rush, Dunham, and Embry. First pitch, ground ball right back to Dieterle. He underhand tosses over to Flynn for the first out, and that's an out. 1-3.
That's exactly how you want to start a baseball game right there. One pitch, one out.
I will tell this story because I said it to Colin face-to-face. I'll say it after we get a minute here with the batter. What happened to him the last time I saw him pitch. He made an error and then hit the next batter. And first pitch to Dunham is a strike. He went behind the mound, got himself pulled together, and just rocketed the next batters.
Yep, that's what you have to do. They call it short-term memory. You just have to focus on the next pitch.
Fouled off for strike two, so he's ahead 0-2 on the count. And again, as a pitcher, you want to be ahead in the count.
Yep, absolutely. I'm interested to see if he'll mix in some off-speed here, if he'll just stick with the fastball.
Let's see what you see. Pitch.
He sticks with the fastball. Ground ball. Connor's going to pick it up, flip to Dieterle, and that's out number 2.
Just the opposite of the first one, 3-1 on that out, and a great job by Dieterle to come off the mound. And a lot of pitchers think somebody else is going to field it. You need to go like you're fielding, because if you're going hard, then it's easy to go on to first base to cover the bag at that point.
Absolutely great habit to start out with, because that's a major focus in high school baseball is pitchers fielding their positions, because they're also fielding too.
I noticed Michael Cassing trying to get somebody to come in closer, and I think he wanted Meyer Maxwell to come in closer to the bag. Strike one again, starts out with a strike.
Yeah, usually just don't see a three-hitter choked up on the bat this far. That's how you know Colin's throwing hard.
1-1. Now, I would be back in the box a little further if it was me.
Yeah.
He's in the front of that box.
Yeah, but he's not staying in it. He's
getting Wilson's hand. I wouldn't want to bat against him.
No, absolutely not. His body, it looks like it's going to hit you until the last minute, and then it's right down the middle.
2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. His first strikeout of the game. It won't surprise me if we get into double digits. So at the end of a half inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll be back after these messages.
Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-777.
Orthopedics is probably one of the best specialties where you see something that's happened that's ugly and you get to see such a change when you fix them.
My passion is getting people back to their regular activities of life.
That's the reason why I went into orthopedics.
This job has been so satisfying.
It is so much fun to do what I do. It is so much fun to do what I do.
You get to help a lot of people, and it's definitely one of the things that give me great satisfaction.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Steve Surratt, Mason Henry with you. Mason making his maiden voyage. We hope to have him on the air a lot more. You're Yingling in this in the first three. Give them a call, 217-773-3397, or on the web at ynagency.com. For Brown County is Colin Dieterle, Matt Boylan, and Meyer Maxwell. Dieterle steps in from the right-hand side. Dieterle's got power, also hits for average. Here's the wind and the pitch from Dunham.
So ball low. He's going to look to get ahead in the count here, but I know for a fact he does not want to face Dieterle right now. That's ball high. Gets to the backstop. Catcher will run it down. Umpire will throw a new ball to him. Dieterle's ahead in the count 2-0. Looking for something to drive here.
Do you know who the umpires are today by chance?
I do not, but I do know that the home plate umpire does do high school games as well. I've seen him around.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember, got a decently consistent strike zone.
Yep, he's very good behind the plate.
Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. So what do you think about the major leaguers swinging on 3-0?
You know, honestly, I like it just because, like you said, one of your keys to the game is swinging the bat. If you see a good pitch 3-0, you just take it.
The best pitch you're probably going to get.
Yeah. As for Colin in that moment, that was not the best pitch. That was actually a really good 3-0 pitch by the pitcher to hit that outside corner. But now he's got the 3-1 count.
Dunham throws. inside for ball 4. And as I said, we should see Mr. Hunter Law come out of the dugout. Time called, Hunter.
Yep, I'm very excited to see him run after you talked him up how fast he is. Not only fast, but a great base runner too, and that's what you need. It's a good combo to have on the bases.
Now, does he get the breaks, jumps that Dieterle does? No, but he's getting better as the years going on. Look at that. What is that, about a 7-8 foot lead?
It's a good lead.
There
He's
he
off
goes
on the first
by.
pitch. Yep. Just like that, he's on second.
And that was a ball, wasn't it? No, called strike.
That was a called strike.
You've got a patient hitter in Boylan in that number 2 spot that's going to allow him now. The shortstop's going to hold him now. The second baseman, he's got about a 12 to 14 foot lead. Ball high.
Yep. If I'm that shortstop for Griggsville, I better make sure I'm getting back to my spot. As he's holding them on, he's getting too close to second and leaving that left side wide open.
And I can guarantee you Boylan sees that. Ball low. That'll make it a 1-1 count.
Yeah, that
or 2-1, excuse me.
That lead is out there for Hunter right now. He is almost halfway to third.
Well, I'm not so sure as far as he is out there. If he was to turn and he took off for third while he was turning and getting ready to throw the ball, that he'd beat anything.
Yeah.
Even if the guy threw third base.
He really is getting some good leads right now, but also you don't want to risk getting the first out at third, especially with your number 2 hitter up.
2-2 count. Ball outside. That's going to make it a full count. This is actually a pitcher's count, a batter's count, because the pitcher can't waste a pitch here.
Exactly. You want to try to get a good pitch there, but above all, you're just trying to get a strike in there.
Here's the pitch. Popped up foul, out of play. We'll do 3-2 over again.
Now the pressure continues to be on the pitcher because now he's got to make yet another good pitch here to retire a good hitter.
And a good hitter after he fouls off 3 or 4, it goes the other way as far as the pitcher's concerned. He's thrown him about everything he can throw him. Ball outside. 2 walks to start out with for Griggsville Perry. That's not where you want to be if you're them. And Myro Maxwell coming up, and he's been hitting well in this third spot.
Yep, 2 runners on for him. That's just what he wants. That's just what you want to see as a team starting out the first inning. Get runners on.
Here's the pitch. Ball, nope, called strike.
Yeah, that pitcher's working the outside corner right now. If he can continue to do that, it might be a little bit tougher for Meyer to get a hit.
Well, if the umpire's giving you that, I don't know about you, but when I was pitching, if you're giving me the corner, then I'm going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Popped up into center field. Center fielder on the run, comes in, can't make the play. Nobody's covering second base. Boylan is in there with an aggressive slide. Nice hustle by Matt Boylan. That's going to be an error on the center fielder. That was in his glove.
Yep, that's a really tough play, running in like that, and then for the runners, too, to have the knowledge to get to second base quick. That's really smart heads-up base running by Matt.
That'll bring up fourth place hitter, Michael Cassing, the catcher. Bases are loaded. Law, Boylan, and Maxwell on the base paths from third to first. First pitch to him is a strike, I believe.
Yep. Now, I haven't seen all the games, but judging by these scores, I imagine this is how a lot of first innings start.
Ball high. That'll even the count out at 1 apiece. And one thing I will tell you, people say, well, running the score up. No, in Little League, or in Little League and in junior high baseball, you have a limit on the innings and pitches you can make, okay? And so you're wanting to save on your pitching as much as possible because you don't want everybody tired by the end of the year. And, you know, you want to save people. You do want to win ball games. So you're going to get to that 10, 12, 15 runs, and then you're going to probably slow up after that. Ball low.
Yeah, that's where pitch count is such a factor in games, especially like these. You know, it's kind of early to middle of the season. And this is where a lot of pitchers start to know what they're good at and know what pitches to throw and what they're comfortable with. And if they're overworking now, they're going to be burnt out by the postseason.
Popped up, back out of play. That 3-2 on him, I think. The scoreboard has quit on us. Dunham looks in. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the pitch. I guess it was not 3-2.
Now you got bases loaded, full count, nowhere to put him. He needs a strike here, and Michael knows it. He's going to be looking for something to drive here.
Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Going to get credit. I understand you get credit for an RBI these days if you take a walk with bases loaded.
Yep, so that RBI will go to Michael Casting. That's probably the easiest RBI he'll get all year.
Unless he gets another one just like it.
Yeah.
1-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Connor Flynn into bat, plays first base. Kind of reminds me of you a little bit at first base. He's got some good hands.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I used to say you had the softest hands I've ever seen at first base.
Well, I appreciate that. I've talked to Connor a little bit, and we're cousins, so we get to talk and a little bit more than other people normally would. And I just always, you got to stay down on that ball. It's easier for the glove to go up than to go down, so you want to make sure you keep that glove low and just read the picks.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, I played first base, my favorite position, and first basemen save the bacon of a lot of fielders a lot of times, but they can also do the opposite.
Yep.
And you've got, like you said, got to get down on the ball. Swing and a miss. Looks like Connor's ahead of his head is ahead of his bat.
Yep. I think that front shoulder is coming open just a bit. I think he's seeing the ball. He's just not waiting back. He needs to keep those hands back so he can drive the ball up the middle.
The pitch. Swing at the high fastball. Or the first out.
Easy to see, hard to hit. A high fastball. A lot of pitchers will work off that pitch and then mix in off speed. But for junior high, the high fastball is probably their best pitch.
On any level, it's hard for a batter to lay off of it.
Yep. That's how Gabe Blakely got a lot of his strikeouts in high school.
And when you get a 2-strike count, put it up there. See if they'll do it, because if they hit it, it's probably not going to be in the air.
Yep.
They're probably going to top it, and it's going to be a dribbler someplace.
Yep. It looks like Griggsville's
back to the fence. Here comes Boylan, and safely at home.
In with another head-first slide. He has no fear going into those bases.
That'll make it 2-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
It also looks like Griggsville's infield's playing in on the grass, maybe looking for a play at the plate.
They got one out.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, it made a little bit more sense to have the force, but now with a runner on second and third, it's going to have to be a tag if they go there.
Ground ball back up the middle. Because they're in, the second baseman can't get to that ball, and he's going to get 2 RBIs on that base hit.
Yep. That's the problem. If you bring that infield in, you're susceptible to the base hit up the middle. While that wasn't hit all that hard, it had eyes, and that was enough.
Cleared the bases out as Maxwell and Cassing both come home. So again, we had 3 walks and an error, and all of those have scored. Going back to our keys to the game.
Yep, that'll definitely hurt, and it has so far. I'd be watching Jack Sefton on first.
Yep.
Be watching him to maybe snag a base too.
Got a good lead. Looks like he wants to take off.
Uh-oh.
He got caught. Let's see what happens with the run down. And they dropped the ball.
That's one way to get to second.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I think everyone on Griggsville's side knew it.
Well, he was leaning.
Yep, he was, and he got caught on that front foot. And there was a great pickoff move by the pitcher, and Jack was just frozen.
Well, we're going to take a timeout here, and I will just tell you, I'm going to get it out of camera view because I just can't look at Keaton Ward in purple. So
and are conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Come join our team at Service Master Cleaning and Restoration in Quincy for a rewarding career change. Wages start at $15 an hour with benefits including health insurance and retirement plans. Apply on Indeed today to join our team.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students can...
We'll be back to St. Mary's after this message. Going to bring up the left-handed hitter, Wyatt Cassing, playing center field today. He's got a set of wheels.
That seems to be a trend with a lot of these players, that they all seem to be pretty fast.
Showed Bud. Ball gets away from the catcher.
Yep.
Oh, no, hit him.
That's going to hurt. That's right on there on the ankle. Now he looks like he's okay, though. He's going to take a walk out past first base.
Ankle's a funny thing. Michael Cassing had trouble with that in the 11 and 12. Got stepped on in the regional. Guy crossing the bag at first base. You've probably had that happen to you.
Yep.
And couldn't push off of that foot to bat or to throw. And, I mean, he gutted it out.
Yep.
First and second, good leads all the way around. First baseman's not holding Wyatt Cassing. Jack's going to push it.
Yeah, he's going to be dancing out there a little bit. He wants to make that catcher make a throw here.
And I will tell you, Coach Dieterle's strategy is we are going to pressure you into making mistakes.
Yep, and at the junior high level, that's so effective because oftentimes they'll get going too fast, and then they'll try to rush throws or try to rush a play at a base, and then it ends up costing them in errors.
Evan Howell, the batter. Here's the pitch, ball. Catcher does a good job.
That was a good pick.
Only one out, the strikeout of Connor Flynn. 4 runs have scored for Brown County to make it 4-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Ball high. Sefton's going at least halfway. Cassing, I think, was a little better than halfway on that.
I think Wyatt wanted that second base. I don't know if it was a steal call or not, but, yeah, they're making this catcher think out here.
He's saying, what's he doing down there? Get him out of my way.
Yeah, and the worst part is for Griggsville is now the pitcher's thinking about it. Now the catcher's thinking about it.
Pitch, the runner's going now. Throw down to third base is wide. Gets away from the third baseman. Cassing's going to end up getting the second base and coming to third. And that's a wild pitch.
And that's exactly what Kevin Dieterle had in mind when he sent those runners because, like you mentioned, when you put the pressure on the other team, they're bound to make mistakes.
And when you've got a 4-0, 5-0 lead, that changes how aggressive you can be.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be stupid aggressive, but you can afford to stick your neck out because you've got some runs to deal with.
Yep.
Strikeout by Howell. That's a second strikeout for Dunham. He's got, I got to put base on balls down here. He's got 3 of them and a hit by pitch. That's a ratio you don't want.
No, but he does have the 2 strikeouts, so.
Carter Havens, the batter. He's a number 9 hitter. They're going to mess my score sheet up the first inning. Ball inside.
And here's yet another guy who can burn down the baseline. He can move. They're all very quick.
And an overall really good athlete.
Yep. I definitely look forward to seeing all these guys get up to high school.
Ground ball past the third baseman. Base hit. Going to get an RBI for the 9th place hitter, Carter Havens, as Cassing crossed the plate.
That was a really good swing right there. You saw that fastball up, and he just drilled it right down the line.
6-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 2 outs. Back up to Dieterle, and my score sheet is blown.
Yep. I'm sure you've had a couple of blown score sheets so far this season. It's a good problem to have.
It is, particularly if you're the home team. Not so good if it's the visiting team. Pop up. People sometimes say, well, you're very pro Brown County. I said, what's the name of the station again? BC Hornet
Yeah.
Sports. I mean, we do homer, but here's the way I put it. We're like good Cardinal baseball fans. You applaud good fielding and good hitting when it happens even on the opposing team.
Absolutely.
Popped up, left-hand side, third baseman's not going to get to it. He lost the ball, and it wasn't that foul.
No, it looked like he might have a little bloop double there down the left field line. Yeah, third baseman went into that drop step and just lost it in the sun. As the day goes on, the sun sets and it's
This is not a good field.
No, it's a little tough out in left field, and especially if you're a left-handed hitter, that sun's gonna glare in on you as you're hitting. That I know from experience.
You do. Dunham stretches the pitch. The runner's going. Haven's going to get that base stolen. Throw was late. And a stolen base for Carter Havens today.
Yeah, I know what you mean when you say this team is fun to watch. They do things the right way, and they make it fun on the bases, too.
Swing and a miss, boy. He went after that one, and
Yes,
it
he
struck
did.
out. 3 strikeouts on the inning for Dunham.
But not before 6 runs.
Yeah, 6 runs. And I got to look. I think there's only 1 hit. Yeah, Casson got hit by pitch, right?
Yeah, Jack Sefton with the single up the middle, and then Carter Havens with the
Yep,
ground
2
ball
hits.
past third.
6 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. As we head to the top half of the second, it's Brown County 6 and Griggsville Perry coming to bat.
Kindergarten through 8th grade have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Mason Henry, Steve Surratt with you today on the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it. Mason's going to be doing some more work for us, and as you can see, he's really he's got a mind for sports, always has, and loves it, and wants to go into broadcasting, so we're going to help him out as much as we can.
Yeah, this is absolutely a great opportunity to kind of get my feet wet into a new part of my life, but sports will never leave. I think that's here to stay.
Fastball for a strike. As the first 3 batters this inning will be Hunter Brown, Cajun Austin, and Kason Brown.
That's a good pitch right there from Dearly, right on that outside corner. If he lives there, it's going to be a tough day for Griggsville hitters.
The wind in the pitch. Fastball outside corner.
Yep. That's right where you want it.
And tell me, did he drop a little more 3/4 that time to get that on the outside corner to cross like that?
I do think he's got some natural movement on his fastball. It's really fun to watch, but yeah, I think that might have been a little bit of a lower arm slot. You can usually see that with off-speed pitches, but not so much with the fastball. So it's interesting to see.
Ground ball to Maxwell at third base. He's going to throw over to first, over to Flynn for the out, 5-3.
That's a great approach by Meyer Maxwell right there to get it on the good hop and then just fire an absolute strike over to Connor.
Yeah, some of the disadvantages of a grass infield is that you can't see the imperfections underneath that grass.
Yep, I know for a fact that this field is tough to play.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And again, he's doing something here that I encourage on the level. Go after these guys. You know, we're starting to get the 6, 7, 8, 9 hitter here.
Mm-hmm.
On most teams, you just go after them.
Absolutely. Really, at any level, you just want to attack hitters. You always want to be on the offensive, because if you're not, the people are going to find a way to hit you.
Until they prove that they can hit your fastball.
Absolutely. Lead with it. Because if you're throwing off speed, but they can't catch the fastball and you throw it off speed, then they're more likely to hit it.
Just by accident.
Just by accident.
0-2 pitch from Dieterle. Strike called, strike 3. That's his third strikeout.
Frozen on that fastball.
All right, no, same theme. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on bases. We head to the bottom of the second. It's Brown County 6 and Griggsville Perry nothing in junior high baseball.
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Stop by and see our friendly staff. That's right, Ken Frank, the manager, Ashley Jackson, Nina Hall, Caleb Edwards, Steve Houston, and Delmar Barnes. They do a great job taking care of our customers, and also be safe going back to school. We know kids are back in school. Sports are on. Hornet sports are on. So get the good stuff at Napa Know-How. Napa Know-How. Thank you for your business, and stop by our store for specials. Keep that car running and safe. Have a great year. Thank you. Appreciate your business.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. We're at the bottom half of the second inning, and it's Brown County 6 and Griggsville Perry purple.
Yeah,
I got mixed up for a minute. Matt Boylan, Meyer Maxwell, and Michael Cassing. You're yingling in this in top 3. First pitch is a strike.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of purple teams, so it is a little bit confusing at times.
Usually if they're purple, they're called Rockets or something like that.
Yep.
I just wonder when Hornet is going to be one of those things you can't call people by Hornets because it's degrading to the Hornet.
Yeah.
Note of sarcasm there, folks. My tongue was firmly planted in my cheek. Because, like Mason's uncle, I was a diehard Washington Redskins fan. And so, therefore, it's hard for old guys to change their old habits.
Yep. They got a 2-2 count on Matt Boylan here. Looking to start off the inning just like they did last inning with about 10 people coming to bat.
I'd like 8. That way he jumped on that pitch.
Mm-hmm. He saw that fastball in and he pulled the hands in just right, barreled it, but he was just out in front.
Heart got going just a little too fast there.
When you're seeing the ball well and you see that pitch, you get a little excited and you jump on it.
Here's the wind in the 2-2 pitch. Popped up, left-hand side. That's going to be foul. Third baseman can't get to it. And again, that wasn't that foul.
No, looks like it's a bit of a Bermuda Triangle out there down the left field line. 3 fielders came in on that, and none of them could make the play.
Well, I think as soon as the third baseman gets turned around, Brown, it's kind of lost for him. He loses it when he turns around.
Yep. Really, I think what would help him a lot is just seeing the ball, go into a drop step, and then finding the ball quick before you're searching for it, and then it falls right at your feet. Full count on Matt Boylan here. Here's the windup and the pitch. In the dirt, ball 4.
That's his second walk of the ball game.
He'll go ahead and head down to first, and he'll be up for Meyer Maxwell. $5 he steals second here.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking that back because he's going to. He's one of the most aggressive people you will see on the base paths. Just plays with abandonment.
Yep. He's aggressive.
There he goes. Low pitch. Catcher can't handle it. He's standing up. I'm sure he's mad that he didn't get to slide on that.
Yeah. Not only is he aggressive, but he's also very smart. He knows baseball very well. Very high IQ for baseball.
Explain high IQ for baseball. People want to know what that means.
Yeah, really what it is for me is just being around the game. When you're around it for as long as I have, which I'm only 18, but I've grown up in it
What have
every
you been
single
playing
day.
since 5?
Maybe even before that, and watching Cardinals games and everything else. You just notice certain things the more you watch. You notice the way a pitcher will deliver, and then pitchers will fall into patterns. And as a runner, you can recognize those patterns if you're around baseball enough. And once you see those patterns, you can take off and get better jumps. And also it comes down to like seeing how the ball bounces. Like right there, he goes for third. It's a great read. That ball's in the dirt. And he just is able to take third base like that. Those kinds of things, that kind of baseball IQ is pretty rare. Not a lot of people have it anymore. But Matt Boylan's certainly one that still does, because as you saw right there, a ball in the dirt, catcher has to go to the backhand. Now he has to get the ball, throw it across his body, and all Matt has to do is run 40 feet.
And he's got a perfect view from second base to see that ball's headed in that direction and what it's going to do.
Yep.
Myron Maxwell got a walk. He's at first. He's going to take off here. Nobody out. 6-0 ball game. Ball high. No throw.
Yep. So just little things like that. The more you watch the game, you recognize the game within the game, and that's what I love so much about baseball. Is it's not just the batter and the pitcher; it's the fielders too, and the runners, and absolutely everything that goes into the game.
The pitch, ball in the dirt again.
It's good work by the catcher there to turn the glove over and just take it off the chest.
0-2 or 2-0, excuse me. Got a little dyslexic there. Dunham started this ball game. Had a rough game so far. He's got 5 walks, hit by pitch, and 3 strikeouts. You want that strikeouts to walks ratio to be just the opposite of what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Even 3, if you were flipping it, even 3 walks is a lot. Usually 1 or 2 is about as high as you want to go.
Ball 4, the 6th walk. That'll load the bases up. And who we got for a runner there? Is that Brody Phelps?
Number 2?
No. Oh, that's Markert. Another part of the relay team.
Yeah, did that team go to state in track and field?
Yes.
Yep.
In the relay. And the first baseman's not holding him. Here comes, of course, Boylan on the pass ball. Head first slide.
Yeah. I bet his mom's super happy with white pants and him sliding so much.
Well,
like
you
that.
notice he does it enough. They've bought him a mitt for that left hand.
Yeah, a lot of kids these days, they see Mike Trout wearing that hand sleeve and they want to be just like him. So a lot of them, you see those accessories and arm sleeves and things like that. But I truly believe Matt needs it, because if not, he's going to be breaking some fingers on some bases the way he slides.
7-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. The left-handed hitting Connor Flynn, he struck out his first time up.
And you can really tell that this pitcher is not comfortable throwing when he sees somebody square around a bunt. Both times Connor has shown the bat head, and both have been in the dirt.
7-0. Dunham out of the stretch. Good lead at second base. Popped up. Foul.
Out of play.
Yeah, you just wonder how long the Griggsville Prairie coach is going to be able to go with him on the mound.
Yeah. Do we have a pitch count tracker? Or
I don't. I haven't been keeping track, and don't have Game Changer up.
I imagine it's up there, though. I mean, for an inning.
We're talking 14 or 13 batters. 14 batters now.
Not to mention 6 or 7 walks.
So we're probably 56 pitches,
Yep.
56 pitches, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and it's
and that's just 4 pitches to a batter.
He's an inning plus.
And here comes the coach.
Just what you foreshadowed, Steve. It looks like they've going to go to the
Coach Cody Freeman coming to the mound. We'll take a station break while he makes that visit.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Brown County is a rural area, 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on, 4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. You saw what the echo does to you there. And up pitching now is Aaron Curfman, right-handed pitcher. Curfman was at second base.
Center fielder runs that one down. Jack gave it a little bit of a ride there.
And a tag up by Meyer Maxwell. And he scores.
That is maybe my favorite thing in baseball. You fly out, but you don't get the out for it. You get the RBI.
Sacrifice fly.
Doesn't hurt the average.
Nope. And that is the second. That's the first out, isn't it? Left-handed Wyatt Cassing up. Let's see. What Cassing did? Was that
hit by the pitch on the ankle?
Well, wait a second here. Is Connor Flynn at first?
Yep, he takes off for second. As does.
Okay. Okay. Connor Flynn, Jack Sefton.
Sack fly.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Center fielder.
Connor Flynn got on Hal, base on balls.
Yep.
Okay. I messed up there. You go ahead and do some play-by-play while I correct my mistakes here.
All right, we got runners at second and third. Wyatt Cassing digging in, looking for something to drive. Sends one out over the shortstop. Oh, the shortstop makes a great play on the over the shoulder, and Connor doesn't realize it, and that'll be a double play.
Wow.
In the inning. Wow, that was a great play by the shortstop. Ranged over his left shoulder, made the catch. Connor not realizing that the ball was caught. Shortstop goes and steps on the bag for the out. So it's pretty good work by the relief pitcher coming in. Gets 3 quick outs, and that'll take us to the top of the third. Brown County 7.
Nope, it's going to be 8.
Brown County 8. Griggsville, nothing.
Okay. With that, we'll be back.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Owning a home can come with lots of surprises like water damage, leaky roofs, fire damage, and mold. You're not alone. Call Service Master Cleaning and Restoration today. We're a family-owned business serving Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb.
Oh, you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports. It's going to be bottom three, 7, 8, 9 batters, Mountain, Lickman, and Curfman.
Dearly starts off with strike one, getting ahead of just about every single hitter he's seen so far, and that's really what you want to do. Quickly 0-2. And if he keeps going like this, we're looking at a very quick inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. Dots the outside corner for strike three. That is absolutely great work by Colin Dieterle right there. Mixing up locations on the fastball, and the hitter could do nothing with it.
4 strikeouts for him on the day. Go ahead and I'll let you do some play-by-play.
Yeah, absolutely. I figured you got that scorecard you're working on, so I'm got my hands free, so I'm just watching the game. Colin Dieterle with the windup and the pitch. Hitter shows bunt, and the pitch is just a little low. He pulls back. Now that might be one of the first times he hasn't started off a hitter with strike one. He's looking to change that here. The windup and the pitch, bunt again, pulls it back, but this time it's a strike. So now they're looking at a 1-1 count.
The one thing I've noticed with this umpire, he does have that low strike zone that a pitcher wants. Hitter doesn't want that.
No. As a hitter, to have that low ball, you got to work extra hard to get that ball elevated, because if not, you're just going to ground everything out. Wind up in the pitch, and that's in there for strike two. And that fastball is lively right now. Dieterle looking in for the sign. Starts the delivery, the pitch. Outside and to the fence. Michael Casson couldn't quite reach out and grab that one. Now this might be the first full count of the day for Dieterle.
I'm going to have you put the mic a little closer to your mouth. There you go.
He's looking, looks in, the pitch.
Ooh,
High
ball 4. Wow, that's his first walk of the day. And the first base runner for Griggsville Perry. Brings up Aaron Curfman.
And you don't want to walk anyone, but you especially don't want to walk the bottom of the order. And that there was the 8 hitter. So now he's looking to work around that.
Oh, got him. Oh.
That was a quick move by Dieterle to go to first there.
I thought he had him.
Good tag, good throw. It's just a step slow. Wow. You really don't see pickoff moves that good in junior high. Squares to bunt. He gets it down, right down the third baseline.
Let it run foul.
Wow. The
Fair
perfect bunt right there. Rolled right down that line. Meyer was looking for it to go foul, and it just never broke foul. That is a great bunt right there.
And it's one of those, at that point, you have to let it try.
Yep.
Because you're not going to throw the runner out at first base.
Yep, absolutely. And that will be the first hit for Griggsville.
That'll bring up the top of the order. Brody Rush, he grounded back to Dieterle back in the first inning.
Dieterle would certainly take that again for a double play here.
Past Maxwell. Oh, foul ball.
Ooh, looked like it kicked up some chalk there, but it must have been on the left side of the bag. That was almost trouble right there, down that line. Seems to be the second time through the order. Leadoff hitter seeing Dieterle a little better.
In the back of the box now.
Yep. He's made the adjustment. He's seen a few pitches.
Oh, got him.
Yep, absolutely. That's a great move right there on the wheel. They're gonna call him out. Way to hang in there at shortstop by Matt Boylan there. It was a low throw, and he was able to stick it out and make the tag.
Well, I think, and it was to the inside of the bag, so he really didn't have to do much on the tag other than make sure that he got it before the guy's hand got in there.
The throw was in the perfect spot. The pitch. Ooh, that was a little off speed. Just when I said he was seeing him a little better, Dieterle mixes in some off speed, and now you got him guessing.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen the arsenal yet.
And why would you? First time through the order? Wow, that almost just broke right back across the body.
Michael Cassing tried to frame that one for him.
I think it was just a little bit inside and low, but that is a great pitch right there. See if he'll go back to the fastball here. He pitches, and he does, but it's fouled off over by the Griggsville dugout.
What is it, like a 1-2 count, I think? Yep.
It is.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Just gave it.
Yep, so.
What do you think? Off speed here?
He's got a couple pitches to work with. He's fouled off the fastball. I think we might see some off speed here. And we do, and it is strike 3. Sits down the leadoff hitter, and we're going to head to the bottom of the third.
Okay, and they get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom half of the, the third. I didn't change it. It is Brown County 8 and Griggsville Perry, nothing.
Proud to be here.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
You work hard all year long, so treat yourself to a better night's sleep now during Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event. Save up to $1,000 on select adjustable mattress sets from Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Sealy. That's huge savings on the best brands. Plus, free delivery, free setup, free removal, and 0% financing up to 60 months. You owe it to yourself to shop Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event going on now in Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Sleep tight.
Culbertson is fun. Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Steve Surratt, Mason Henry here with you. Brown County up in the third, leading 8-0. First 3 will be Evan Howell, Carter Havens, and we'll be back to the top of the order with Colin Dieterle with an 8-0 lead. Mason will have the play-by-play for you.
Evan Howell steps in. He struck out his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he sends it right down the third base line, and that's going to be fair. Left fielder gets it cleanly, fires it into the cutoff, and he'll hold Evan to a single. Great piece of hitting right there. Way to jump on that first pitch to start out the inning. Now we got the 9-hitter Carter Havens digging in. Looking to do what he did last time.
Change up and pitcher last inning, and Hunter Brown is the pitcher.
Hunter Brown was playing third base before he came in to pitch. Oh, pickoff move back, and it just, first baseman just gets a glove on it. He almost sailed it all the way to the fence.
Brody Rush saved his pitcher right there.
Yes, he did. That's what we talked about earlier, is first baseman can save some errors.
Then your pitcher, and I said it wrong, it wasn't Dunham, it was Embry pitching. I totally screwed up my 1s and 2s here. I read 1 over here.
Yep.
Embry goes to third base, and then, let's see, 5. Curfman, the second baseman, still second. Okay.
Fastball inside.
This pitcher's got a little different style. He kind of short arms the ball.
Yep. That sometimes can be really tough for hitters because you see that ball up around the ear and then that jumps on you really quick. A lot of pitchers will have that long arm. It's popped up foul. Have that long arm motion, and it's easier to track the ball as it's coming in because you have more time. With those short arms, they can really sneak up on you. By the time you're getting your load down, that ball's on you.
Have you ever faced a pure sidearmer yet in your career?
I don't think I have. There was one guy.
Strikeout?
There was one guy who pitched for North Green, and he threw submarine, the real deal submarine.
Wow.
His hand got almost to the ground on every pitch. And I don't know, I'm guessing he wasn't very comfortable with it. We saw a lot of walks that game, but it was certainly the most different thing I've ever seen.
Dieterle up. He's had a base on balls and a strikeout today.
Looks like that was a strike called, a little low, but a lot of times in these junior high games, the umpire will meet with the coaches or the players and say, in games like this, the zone's going to be a little bit bigger. We want to really make sure we're avoiding walks and hit by pitches. That way we get action and more people get chances to hit.
I understand an umpire gets paid by the game, not by the inning.
Absolutely. And on days like today, when it's already 8-0, you want to try to hurry games along if you can, without, of course, affecting the game
That's
too
true.
much.
1-2, and it's got to be both directions.
Absolutely. Yep.
One thing baseball players in general don't like is an inconsistent umpire.
Yep. That I'm good with. I'm even good with a bad umpire as long as he's horribly consistent. You know, as long as he's bad all the time.
Dieterle got caught looking.
Yep, and I think that's part of what we talked about is just the zone's going to be bigger, and now hitters got to make the adjustments. It looked like it was maybe just a bit off the plate, but, I mean, it still looked pretty good.
2 base on balls for Boylan, a stolen base, tons of bases taken other ways.
Pops it up, second baseman calls for it and makes the catch, and another quick inning for the Hunter
Griggsville.
Brown. Yep.
No runs on no hits. No, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. As we head to the top of the 4th, it's Brown County 8 and Griggsville Perry nothing. Part of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Owning a home can come with lots of surprises like water damage, leaky roofs, fire damage, and mold. You're not alone. Call Service Master Cleaning and Restoration today. We're a family-owned business serving Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb, and Fulton County, Illinois.
The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our...
About softball not having any volume.
Okay. All right. Hey,
BC Hornets back with you in the top of the 4th inning. We got 2-3-4 coming up, and Dieterle starts off with a ball, goes to the backstop.
I tell you what, you take it over. If you can do something on my score sheet, I'll go see what's going on with softball.
All right. The 1-0 count. This is a ground ball right back to Dieterle. He gloves, flips to Connor Flynn for the out, and that'll be a 1-3, his second of the game for Dieterle to throw out Connor or throw to Connor. So now steps the 3-hole hitter, Brian Embry. He started the game pitching. Now is at third base. Dieterle looks in for the sign. Delivers the pitch. Fastball right there, strike 1. And he is locked in right now. Looks, he's working quick. Ready for the next pitch. Strike 2, just like that. And right now, Embry's down in the count, 0-2. Dieterle again working quick. Next pitch. Just a bit outside. Missed his spot. Wind in the pitch. Fastball there, and it's just strike 3. Very quick there. And now, very quickly, there are 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Hunter Brown stepping in. He came in to relieve Embry of his pitching duties in the 3rd inning, and now steps to the plate as the 4-hitter. Strike 1 swinging. The next pitch to him. Swings. It's past Meyer Maxwell down at third base and rolls into left field for quite possibly an error. Meyer Maxwell couldn't figure out the bounce and it got to him. So that'll go as a E5 and there'll be a runner on first for number 7, Cajun Austin, who's an 8th grader at Griggsville Perry. Looking to get something going for Griggsville here. Dieterle delivers a strike in. Strike 1. 0-1's the count on him. Looks in for the sign. From the stretch he throws. Ground ball foul off to the right. Off to the left. And he's quickly down 0-2 in the count. Not where you want to be against Colin Dieterle, who is such a great pitcher. Looks at the runner at first. Gets a sign, delivers. Strike 3 called, and that'll be it for the top of the 4th inning. Griggsville goes down quietly, and we'll be back in a minute.
Community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County Students in Athletics.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Located in the beautiful countryside of Brown County, Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls, discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
Steve Surratt, Mason Henry back with you. Maxwell up to bat, drives that ball into center field. Mason on the play-by-play for you.
Yep, right there. Meyer Maxwell singles up the middle on a pretty high pitch, but he went up to get it and he drove it right up the middle. Kind of reminds me of Albert Pujols' home run yesterday. I don't know if you saw that, about head high.
Yeah.
Took it out to left center. And that is just, that's fun to watch right there. Brown gets the pitch. Fly ball, left field, fielder, and it drops in for a hit. Meyer Maxwell's got to hustle to get to second, he will. And that'll go down as a single. But wasn't hit all that hard, but he'll take the hit nonetheless.
Brown County gets 2 runs. I think we're done, aren't we? What's the junior high run rule? Can you remember?
10 after 5 is usually a pretty base layer.
Is it 12 before that?
12 after 4?
Yeah.
12 after 4, 10 after 5. Now that might be...
Yeah, now the girls is 15 after 3, and then 10 after 5, I think.
Yeah. So foul ball off to the left, out of play.
I think it was a great move by Pujols to sign a lesser contract, come back, finish his career in St. Louis, and I think he's playing for fun now.
Yep.
And that makes all the difference in the world.
When you play baseball, relaxed and fun, just hanging out with your buddies, which is how it should be, that's when you play your best baseball. The pitch to Connor is a strike called, a little low and outside, but like we talked about, strike zone's going to be a bit bigger. And that was part of the big state run that we had for high school. It's just a bunch of friends playing baseball together, having a good time. Next pitch to Connor. Fastball just a bit outside. Oh, the throw sails over the pitcher's head, but second baseman is there to pick him up. Meyer Maxwell could not advance.
Well, and like anything else, money has ruined sports.
Yep, 100%.
And now we've let it ruin college sports.
Yep. Just another reason to hate the Yankees. Ball in the dirt, doesn't get away. Catcher makes a good stop, and Meyer holds it second.
Although Carpenter revived his career till he got injured when he went to the Yankees, but I think he refocused. I think sometimes you need that change-up as a player. You need to go to a different team and be knocked down a notch.
Yep. Ball in the dirt gets away. Meyer Maxwell and Market will advance to third and second. Yeah, absolutely. I think that reset for Carpenter was really great, and as much as I liked the guy before, the pinstripes just is not. I'm not a Yankees fan. If you
no,
know that
I'm not
by now.
either.
But,
the only thing I hated is the Yankees got Harrison Bader.
Yep.
Oh, nice dive by the shortstop.
But he could not get onto it, so now it'll go into center field. 2 runs will score, and that is absolutely great to see by Connor Flynn there. Just seeing a ball up and just driving it up the middle. Not trying to do too much, not pulling off of the pitch and rolling over to the right side. And that's exactly what you want from a 5-hitter.
10-0 now on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Brings up Jack Sefton. On deck, Wyatt Cassing.
Here's the pitch to him. Grounds ball to third. Sunday hop for the third baseman. No one's covering second. Fires across to first, and they will get the out at first. But the runner will still be at second. Third baseman looked over to throw to second, and no one was covering, so he had to go the long way to first.
And probably could have got the double play on that.
It was hit very hard, and it was a short hop, so plenty of time for the third baseman to make the throw.
Pinch hitter here.
Cale Jackson, and I've heard from many people on this team that he can hit.
Yes, he has. They've put him in some pitch hitting situations, and he's done a good job there. And he'll bat for Wyatt Cassing. And we're going to see a pitching change, and so therefore we're going to take a timeout. With that, it is Brown County 10 and Griggsville Perry nothing.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available? Or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation, Back with you. I don't know why that commercial went blank, but we'll come back to Yingling Innocent Agency. Pitch to Jackson. Outside ball gets away from the catcher. There goes the runner down to third base. Is that Margaret running there?
I do think it is, yes. If it's one bad thing about these jerseys is they don't have numbers on the front either, so just kind of got to see from the...
I need to tell Coach Dieterle that. From a broadcasting standpoint, we need that.
Yeah. But other than that, I really like the jerseys.
Ball high. I forgot to tell you who the pitcher was. It is Kason Brown. He was at shortstop. He's coming in now. And then going to short was Aaron Curfman.
Yeah, moving around the left side of that infield. Kale watches one in there for a strike, and just kind of, you can definitely tell he's getting a feel for the pitcher right now. He's getting his stance and his load. Here's the next pitch to him. It's a fly ball. Right fielder's chasing, and no one can get there, and it'll drop in for a hit. Cale Jackson with the single and the RBI. Driving in Phelps, actually, was the runner on third there. And that'll be a RBI for Cale Jackson. More great work from the pinch hitter role. And now someone will come in and run for him. It'll be number 1. That'll be Bo Little running for him. And believe it or not, Bo Little also very fast. He can run just like most of them. In steps Evan Howell. He singled his last time on a ground ball past the third baseman. Bo getting a decent lead off first. Throw over, not in time. Back safely. This will be Bo's first action in the game today. And he's back again. Pitcher steps off. Let's make sure those pants getting dirty. Now we got Evan Howell stepping in. Here's the first pitch to him. Bo takes off for second. The throw by the catcher is late, and no one will get there, and Bo will be safe at second with yet another stolen base for the Brown County Hornets today. Now we got a runner in scoring position for Evan. Pitcher looks in for the sign. Checks the runner at second. Leg kick in the throw. Fastball inside, fouled off by Evan, straight to the screen.
Some of our volleyball girls supposed to watch the game from last night. If they're listening right now, I'll go in and try to make it unprivate so that they can watch it.
Next pitch by pitcher. Another foul ball by Evan. Fouled off to the right side this time, and he's locking it in. He's seeing the ball well here. Fouling off some good pitches and looking to get something to drive here. It is a 1-2 count on him. And the next pitch. Fastball outside. Bo Little takes off for third, and he's safe. The ball gets away from the third baseman, and Bo Little will end up scoring on the play as that ball sails over the third baseman's head. And just like that, that'll be your ball game via the run rule, 12-0. That confirms your theory, Steve.
And what did Hal do?
He just watched the ball. Basically, Bo Little stole second, then went to steal third. Catcher threw it away.
All right.
And that was your game.
4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Now it's time for your IGA, Mount Sterling IGA post-game show, brought to you by Mount Sterling IGA. It's a great place for lunch. Check out the daily lunch specials in the deli, Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Yesterday they had meatloaf as I checked it out. If you're a meatloaf lover, they've got some good meatloaf out there. I didn't check today. So the stats look like this. No runs on 1 hit, no errors by Brown County, and Griggsville Perry left 2 on base. For Brown County, it looks like this. 12 runs on 6 hits, 1 error by Griggsville Perry, and Brown County left 2 people on base. That is your Mount Sterling IGA postgame stats for you, brought to by your Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Defensive player of the ballgame, brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and do-it-best hardware store. helping to build our community for I think they're celebrating 50 years now. I'm going to have to change that, Mason. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, call 773-2611. And the offensive player of the game by KLC Inc., 509 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Give them a call, 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. So, who you giving the defensive player of the ball game for?
Well, I think it's got to be Colin Dearly, right? I mean, 4 scoreless. It ended up being 8 strikeouts for him.
And faced, 3 more than the minimum?
Yep, absolutely. 1 walk, 1 hit, and that was just about it.
And an error.
Yep.
No, we didn't have an error, excuse me.
So, all around a pretty dominant game for Colin Dearly, and certainly anytime you throw up a 0, you pretty much are guaranteed defense.
Well, I got to do that again. There's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3 more than the minimum.
Yep.
They had actually, let's see, just 1 hit and a base on balls.
And then that
hit by pitch.
No,
not a hit by pitch.
It was an error.
Yeah, an error.
Yep, E5.
So, with that, Colin Dieterle, your defensive player of the ball game. Okay, what about the offensive side of things? Who are you looking at there?
Well, I mean, you could give it to pretty much the whole team for the way they hit the ball today, but Jack Sefton had 2 hits today, and was it 2 RBIs?
He had a base hit, scored, and the base hit scored 2. Got a sacrifice with an RBI, and then grounded the ball out. I would say, yeah, that's 2 for 3.
Yeah.
All right, 1 for 2 day with 3 RBIs is pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way that 2 RBI single really got that first inning going for the Hornets, and they rode that strong first inning all the way out.
So that's the end of our ball game here. They're going to go ahead and play extra innings. I'm going to tear things down. I'll take the video down last so that we can watch parts of this, but we're not going to bring you the play-by-play. Lisa's got softball. We got the sound back for you over there. If the girls are listening, I got them access to the volleyball game, and you can go on there. It's open now. And that'll be all from Steve Surratt and Mason Henry. Thanks for listening.